719 dispatch, approaching suspect. The radio crackle announced Officer Peterson's arrival, his tone already carrying a hint of confrontation, even before he stepped out of his patrol car. "Excuse me, ma'am," he began, his voice laced with an officious edge. "Yes, officer. What is it?" Ms. Anya Sharma responded, her tone calm but cautious. "You think you're doing here?" Officer Peterson challenged, immediately accusatory. "I'm dumping trash," Ms. Anya Sharma stated simply, holding up the bag. "Now that's illegal," Officer Peterson declared, his voice rising slightly. "This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash." The scene was set. A sunny parking lot, a woman taking out trash, and a police officer escalating a minor situation into a full-blown interrogation. "Oh, no, it's okay," Ms. Anya Sharma explained, trying to diffuse the tension. "My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office here, sir." Officer Peterson seemed to scoff, disbelief coloring his words. "Your office is here?" He paused, letting the question hang in the air, thick with skepticism. You work here, correct?" "I'm an attorney at law," Ms. Anya Sharma replied, clearly and professionally. That's correct." "You're an attorney?" Officer Peterson repeated, still sounding unconvinced. "Yes, sir," Ms. Anya Sharma affirmed, her patience starting to wear thin. "Do you need a business card or anything? Need services?" she added, a hint of sarcasm creeping into her voice. "Yes, I need proof of this," Officer Peterson insisted, ignoring her offer of services and focusing solely on his demand. "Would you like services or anything, or why do you need my business?" Ms. Anya Sharma questioned, her tone now sharper. "I would like to see proof that you're an attorney," Officer Peterson stated flatly. "'Cause this is private property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law." Ms. Anya Sharma sighed, a sound of exasperation. "Okay," she conceded. "I would love to show you my business card." "That's no problem." She reached into her purse. 109, here you go, sir." She handed him the card. "Anya Sharma, attorney at law," Officer Peterson read aloud, his eyes scanning the card. "Located right at this office," Ms. Anya Sharma added. "Off address." Officer Peterson paused, scrutinizing the card. "I see the Anya Sharma, but I don't see the address here." He pointed at the card, feigning confusion. "Sorry." Ms. Anya Sharma, clearly losing patience but maintaining composure, suggested calmly, "If you flip the card over, please. Thank you." Officer Peterson reluctantly flipped the card. "Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?" Ms. Anya Sharma asked, the sun now beating down on them both. "Because the sun is—" I still don't see the address, sir," Officer Peterson interrupted, stubbornly sticking to his point, even though the address was now clearly visible on the back. "Here's the address here," Ms. Anya Sharma stated, pointing directly at the card. "Please. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here." "Ma'am, I'll ask the questions," Officer Peterson retorted, his tone becoming more aggressive. "You're breaking the law right now." "Actually," Ms. Anya Sharma corrected him, her voice firm and unwavering. "I'm an attorney. I know my rights, and I'm not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location." "Okay," Officer Peterson conceded grudgingly. "This card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID." "You don't need to see my ID, sir," Ms. Anya Sharma stated, her voice gaining strength. "I just gave you my business card." "Ma'am, don't make this any more difficult than it has to be," Officer Peterson warned, his frustration evident. "There's no need to be confrontational," Ms. Anya Sharma countered. "No one's being confrontational," Officer Peterson insisted, despite his increasingly aggressive demeanor. "I'm not being confrontational. You're being incredibly aggressive. All you're doing is escalating the situation, and there's no need for any of this." "I'm escalating the situation?" Officer Peterson repeated, incredulous. "Correct. I'll ask you 3 times now. I need to see your—" "I'll show you my ID," Ms. Anya Sharma interrupted, cutting him off. "To verify the business card, okay? I'll do that for you, but I don't have to, okay? I want to make sure you know that. This is my name. To verify the business card and the office address, sir. This is not illegal dumping once again. She produced her driver's license and handed it to him. All right, Officer Peterson conceded, taking the license. But the address is different on your license than it is on the business card. Because that's a business location, sir, Ms. Anya Sharma explained, her patience wearing even thinner. That's not my home address. Yeah, Officer Peterson said slowly, examining both the card and the license. This whole thing just seems very suspicious. I'll be right back. I need to run this ID. He turned as if to walk back to his patrol car. You don't need to run my ID, sir, Ms. Anya Sharma stated firmly, stopping him in his tracks. You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I said. That'll be against your jurisdiction if you're trying to run my driver's license, ma'am. She used his earlier, dismissive ma'am, back at him, dripping with irony. You and I both know that, or I can tell you that right now. That's illegal, what you're doing. You just illegally took your ID because you have no reason to legally stop me. I gave you my ID. I did not have to, once again, ma'am. Ma'am, you're breaking the law, Officer Peterson insisted, stubbornly clinging to his initial accusation. You're illegally dumping. Your addresses do not match up. Yes, they do, Ms. Anya Sharma corrected him, her voice rising slightly in frustration. They do match up. Well, then you should have no problem with me running it then, Officer Peterson challenged, a smug tone creeping back into his voice. If you are who You don't need to run my ID, sir, Ms. Anya Sharma interrupted again, her voice cutting through his. I told you again, I'm a lawyer. This is my office address. I've proven that with my business card and my driver's license. This is not illegal. You have no reason to stop me. Well then, you should have no reason for me to run your ID, Officer Peterson repeated, now sounding flustered. If you are so in fact a lawyer, and this is your property, because from where I stand, you're illegally dumping trash into a dumpster. Ms. Anya Sharma took a step closer, her voice now dangerously low and calm. If we continue with this, sir, you're going to get sued. Is that, officer? She peered at his badge. Officer, badge, 2322. She stated it clearly, letting it hang in the air. You really want to continue this conversation with me knowing that I'm an attorney at law? I mean, you haven't proven that you're an attorney with the business card saying attorney. That doesn't, Officer Peterson stammered, trying to regain control. And the ID matching that doesn't do it for you. Ms. Anya Sharma finished his sentence for him, her sarcasm sharp as a knife. Or, you want to keep going down this rabbit hole, officer? Okay, ma'am, Officer Peterson said, his tone suddenly shifting, deflated. This could just be so simple. All you need to do is give me your ID. I gave you my ID, Ms. Anya Sharma interrupted, exasperated. And your business card back. I'm not letting you run anything. I don't have to let you run anything. Maybe you need to go read into your law books, ma'am, she mocked his earlier phrasing, instead of just the academy. If you weren't breaking the law, you're going to get sued, sir, Ms. Anya Sharma stated flatly, cutting him off again. This is harassment now, because you're on my private property as a tenant, 1017, and you're trying to make me— Yeah, call whoever you need to call, Officer Peterson conceded, his voice weak. Because you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I don't know if it's racism, Ms. Anya Sharma continued, her voice rising with indignation. I don't know what you have going on. A bad day, I'm not sure, sir. But you need to go. None of that is relevant to what's going on here, Officer Peterson mumbled, trying to deflect. It's very relevant, Ms. Anya Sharma insisted, because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace while I'm taking out my trash where I pay for. Have my office space. Okay, Officer Peterson said, his voice defeated. None of that has been proven. I do have an ongoing investigation right now that— I just gave you my business card, Ms. Anya Sharma interrupted, not letting him finish his weak justification. I've given you my business card. I've showed you my ID and verified that's the name. This is my office. Would you like to come inside? She challenged him, gesturing towards the building. Officer Peterson finally gave in, the last vestige of his arrogance gone. Okay, ma'am, he sighed, defeated. I'm going to let you off with a warning. Ms. Anya Sharma scoffed, a short, sharp sound of disbelief. You have no choice but to let me off with a warning, she corrected him, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Because you need a warning yourself. Keep it going. I have an ongoing investigation I need to tend to, Officer Peterson mumbled, trying to salvage some dignity. I bet you do, Ms. Anya Sharma retorted, her tone dismissive. We're going to leave this as a warning today, Officer Peterson repeated weakly. Bet, Ms. Anya Sharma said, a single, sharp syllable. That sounds great. That sounds great. You have a great day, she finished, the sarcasm now overt, as she turned and walked away, leaving Officer Peterson standing there, utterly deflated. It's very relevant, Ms. Anya Sharma insisted, because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace while I'm taking out my trash where I pay for, have my office space. Okay, Officer Peterson said, his voice defeated. None of that has been proven. I do have an ongoing investigation right now that I just gave you my business card, Ms. Anya Sharma interrupted, not letting him finish his weak justification. I've given you my business card. I've showed you my ID and verified that's the name. This is my office. Would you like to come inside? She challenged him, gesturing towards the building. Officer Peterson finally gave in, the last vestige of his arrogance gone. Okay, ma'am, he sighed, defeated. I'm going to let you off with a warning. Ms. Anya Sharma scoffed, a short, sharp sound of disbelief. You have no choice but to let me off with a warning, she corrected him, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Because you need a warning yourself. Keep it going. I have an ongoing investigation I need to tend to, Officer Peterson mumbled, trying to salvage some dignity. I bet you do, Ms. Anya Sharma retorted, her tone dismissive. We're going to leave this as a warning today, Officer Peterson repeated weakly. Bet, Ms. Anya Sharma said, a single, sharp syllable. That sounds great. That sounds great. You have a great day, she finished, the sarcasm now overt, as she turned and walked away, leaving Officer Peterson standing there, utterly deflated.